What's going on, everybody? It's your mother's brother and your grandmother's good-looking son and your grandmother's good-looking son, your Uncle EJ always. And
Yo, it's the Smoking Y Next Level Wave Gang Kill Switch Battle League. You know what the fuck it is.
for show, and tonight we shall be doing a live preview of the Drake Till Death Do Us Part card
Fuck.
featuring Pat Stay and Real Sick, Jazz the Rapper and Gaddis, T-Rex and Rum Nitty, Sue Surf and Calico, Tay Rock and New Jersey TWORK, and Loaded Lux and GEECHI Gotti. Right after this.
You are now rocking with
DJ Ladybug. You already know. Yeah. Get a talk, here it go. DJ always a wave gang radio, we talking about. Man on the street, Mr. Polo, we rocking out. Co-star, pretty money, yeah, you know the money pretty. In the smoker and why, yeah, I heard he run the city. Gang, gang, you already know what the squad do. Blood and everything, 2020, what we into. You already know the name, Monty, King Jigger. Get your watts up, ask around, I'm a mean spitter. Go get a flow spitter, pinch hit a rim spinner. DJ Ladybug is the plug, keep it low tenor. Back on my intros, you all know the info. Just call me Monty on everything tenfold. Wave gang, radio, we talking about anything BRC, we gon' air it out. Wave gang, radio, we shouting out. Anybody coming with the drama, we gon' clear it out. Wave gang, radio, we talking about anything BRC, we gon' air it out. Wave gang, radio, we shouting out. Anybody coming with the drama, we gon' clear it out.
you are now rocking with
DJ Ladybug.
What's going on in the wonderful world of battle rap fuckery? Bro, this is a crazy week, bro. Like, I've never been into a week into where I didn't even feel like that I needed to recap what was coming up in the next week until like the Sunday beforehand, because there's so much wild stuff going on, bro. From people's interrelationships of work and lawsuits and what have you, and lies on affidavits and all type of wild shit going on in battle rap, bro. The culture is, you know what though? I did hear somebody say that this culture is so toxic, right? But I don't know if they really realize is that just about every community that's on YouTube, all of them are pretty toxic.
I think it's that negatives are always highlighted, you know. Negatives always are highlighted. And it's funny because like you'll have something where you have something that'll take over a whole battle's aura, a whole battle's meaning just because of something that happened in it, right? Little
Right.
scuffle happen that takes the whole battle away. It's like you know what I'm saying, and it overtakes it. They talk about that the whole time, like the whole, instead of highlighting those good battles that happened that night with Hustle and with Coffee, why wouldn't they highlight the good battle? You know, they talking about the negative stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because it's coming from some of them people who critique bloggers, like, yo, bloggers, all bloggers do is drama, and then now they got their platform, they talking drama.
Ain't that
So it's
crazy?
all mad funny. The hypocrisy is hilarious too.
Ain't that crazy? When is
You know
the
what I'm saying?
when is the last show besides Versus that you've actually seen a scheduled, structured show on IG? You on IG is basically for the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? You're on there to argue, and hopefully y'all argue yourself up into a bag that makes it exciting for the people watching. That's all that's going on.
Your IG is a public phone call watching visuals. It's like a public chat call.
Facts.
It don't feel like a show. It feels like, and Versus turned into a show that broadcast on that. I mean, yeah, they broadcast on it, but Versus is bigger than that too as well. Like it streams through there, but it's actually what they're on Thriller. I think it comes on Triller or whatever like that is. Whatever.
But you know what's crazy is people always talking about, well, what is it? the purest of battle rap and blogging and recovering recaps. And I tell people all the time that people recap this stuff. It's people that do this stuff better than I do it, you know, who have wonderful memories and can remember what line somebody said. And I said that most people usually turn into this channel because they want to hear something broke down, or they want to hear a little bit of battle rap fuckery. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I have to, you know, sometimes
I think every time we address a scenario, we address it as fair as possible. We give some ideas to it, and we really don't. I feel like we don't bash nobody. You know what I mean? I feel like we just say what the reality is. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm on my season 2 Basham shit though. Fuck it.
Nah, but you also, you know,
fuck it, bro. Like after being 3 years doing this shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, they used to say in that one of the worst things
we didn't bash anybody.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to get to that.
Well, we stomped out the ops, if that's what you mean.
Well, you know, that's a double entendre. But anyway, well, what I'm saying, they say the worst thing you can do is meet your heroes. So a lot of times you meet the people that, you know, that you listen to their, you know, them battle rap or whatever, and you get this stigmatism of the character that you saw on YouTube or whatever. And then you meet these people and you're like, damn, this is just Dusty Greg from down the street. He just happens to rap very good. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga's life is in shambles, and he lives with his mom, and you know what I'm saying? All this other extra shit. Then you realize why, you know, almost like Rain Man, why some of these dudes just rap and don't do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Because if you show us anything else you're gonna do, we're not gonna believe what you're rapping about. But that's neither here nor there. We're here to talk about the Drake card. That's kind of but
No, I like the Drake card, but it ain't as they was making it seem like some of these matchups was like some unrealistic matchups. I was thinking some crazy fall. I was like,
right.
Oh, we might get Cassidy versus Banks main event. Like, I'm thinking something crazy and heavy, because I'm like, they was talking real crazy, and I'm like, and then we got a couple matches that
you got a great point. I would have thought that Drake would have pulled at least one industry dude to come in here and rap.
There's more people I'd rather see Surf against than another Cal rematch. Cal and him already went 3 rounds on UW. So I'm not saying like, it's like, I don't know. There's more people I'd rather see Surf against than Cal. But maybe we should just go into I don't know. We should go into the matchups, man. Certain one of these matchups, I'll say how I feel when it come up.
Pat Stay, real sick.
As far as what predictions, I think very random battle. I think that since there's gonna be a crowd, I think that Pat Stay has a very good chance to take over the battle. If he can take over the entire battle, if he really writes on one and he focus on his specifics and don't go to really try to do what Real Sick do. You know what I'm saying? You can't try to out angle and try to out battle rap him, when really I think that Pat should stay to his humor. He got dope flows. You see what I'm saying? Like, and bring back them dope flow, Pat, where he was doing like the moonwalk. I can moonwalk with Mike with Stu 2 boots on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Get to the smooth shit that we like. But if I'll say this, Real Sick got a good chance to take over this battle because he's very methodical and he's dope. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with Pat Stay 2-1 though.
Pat Stay 2-1.
That's what I'm gonna go with, bro. Real Sick. Okay.
I can't hate new shit like new.
I feel like Pat, I want to add this though. I think that Pat Stay's trying to make up for that last one. But go ahead.
So you pick Pat Stay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Pat.
I'm feeling, you know, to me now with these matchups that they don't have any history, and they're just kind of putting matches together. And these I'm giving more. I guess I give more credence to the newer battlers that are coming out. You know what I mean? I feel like Real Sick is hungrier, so therefore he's going to be trying to really kill a Pat Stay. You know what I'm saying? And these guys are already used to writing in 2-3 weeks or whatever, and they've been conditioned to do this. Now, if you think about since the first Ultimate Madness tournament, they conditioned it, you know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, write your rounds, get them out, boom, you're saying them. And so I think with this type of thing, you know, you got Pat Stay, who, like I say, with all things being considered, going up against the top tier, I would probably favor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I even thought Pat Stay might have a chance against K-Shine. It turned out differently. Wasn't that Pat Stay and K-Shine?
Yeah.
But it turned out differently. But even with that being said, I think Real Sick is going to be the hungrier of the two. You know what I mean? Like Pat Stay, he's just gonna get a check. You know what I'm saying?
I
It
feel
does
like, and
nothing
I'm
for
being
him either
honest
way.
with you, I feel like that's not with this one for Pat, because Pat last one looked really bad. There's a difference between losing and like you feel like you lost a good battle. You don't really feel like you got something to prove after that. This was a very bad loss to Keyshawn. His it's not like he lost to skill. He really lost to himself. That's what I think he's going to try to beat this time. And a guy like that is very dangerous. Pat Stay might be his most dangerous right now. You may not see it, but I'm believing that he's not going to look at this like, oh, another paycheck on caffeine on a Drake card. And you're opening. I feel like he knows I'm going to take, I cannot lose the real sick in front of Drake, Canadian's top guy in the industry. And I'm from Canada. Only guy from Canada on the card is Pat Stay. Where Drake is from, I feel like there's a lot on the line for Pat, and he's not going to take this one, especially after the last one, even lightly. I think it's because he lost so bad. It's like, nah, I got to make up for this. We may not see it, but I believe it's like that for him right now. I believe that's how focused he is. I haven't even seen him promoting this.
I haven't
even seen him talking.
That worries me too. Why?
And he could get easily outclassed and outdone but I mean, like, I'm real sick. I could, like I said, I feel like he could lose valiantly to a great Pat Stay. We'll be proud of him, but he'll lose bad.
Well, I would say this: if Pat Stay is great, real sick loses. Period. Point blank. You know what I'm saying? You can't take somebody like that that's a top tier and they on their A game. You're not gonna beat Jordan on the A game. You're not gonna beat,
because he's gonna remind you of his
you're not gonna beat any of the greats on their A game. But if you catch somebody who coming in to get a check, you know what I'm saying? You catch Ali that first fight versus Spinks, you know what I'm saying? Like, he caught me slipping, you know what I'm saying? You can get one of those. And I hear what you're saying, like the last couple of showing Pat Stay had have kind of been mediocre or whatever, but he does have that ability to show the different levels that he has. You know what I'm saying?
I think his brand is on the line right now, bro.
But like you said, bro, I ain't seen the last, what was it? The last video I saw with Pat Stay was him and Caps, and Pat Stay was in a bar drinking or something. He wasn't even talking about the battle then.
I think he's focused. Maybe it wasn't announced. Maybe that was in negotiation at the time. We're not sure. But right now, I think he's focused, bro. He's quiet. And this is the Drake card. He's quiet. This guy's working. He right now probably is focused. He right now is probably doing his verse. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about right now?
Then why wouldn't he talk about the battle itself? You know what I'm saying?
Promo.
Why would he be talking about it?
Promo. What you mean? Why he wouldn't be?
I mean, he's not doing any promo on the battle. I haven't seen
he was talking. He even before the Keyshawn battle, he was talking about it. I think it's this time is focused. No, I'm not gonna talk. I have to be so ready that I'll be ready to talk when face off and anything time comes. Okay, right now, I'm gonna focus on being so ready. I think Pat is right now in the dungeon, right?
I think you're trying to convince me more than Pat Stay is that Pat Stay is gonna win. That's what I think.
But this is what I'm saying. He's so quiet. It makes me think and also, like I said, his back is against the wall. This is his back against the wall. He knows he can't play with it.
But I mean, if he loses a real sick, what happens? He still gets booked the next battle.
No. Let me say something. Yeah, it's still Pat Stay. He's done legendary things, but it does damage you. You become like, and I don't want to hurt but Rex is one of those disappointing us for a while. And Rex wasn't treating it like, nah, this one. And the ones he was treating like, nah, I'm not gonna play. He actually was showing us glimpses of the old great Rex, like the easy block. The TWORK rematch, the certain battles Rex we've seen come back where we're like, okay, he's taking this serious.
But the RBE social distancing, sort of caution tape.
See, he threw his hat down and ripped the caution tape.
Okay, so I got real sick. You got Pat Stay. Okay, boom. Let's do this one. Jazz verse GOTTI. I gotta say mine first, bro, because I don't even know who you're gonna go with. But in this era, as someone said, of Thotimus Prime, Gaddis is about to fuck Jazz up. Gaddis is about to eat, bro. That's all I got to say about that. The girl got all of it. She got charisma, she got bars, she got flow, she got cadence, she got presence, she got performance. And Jazz is, I feel like she's gonna have a little ring rush, bro. I just really do. Like, I know Jazz is the URL princess or what have you, or whatever URL princesses and queens do now.
I'm gonna say something. Okay. So you went with Gaddis. 2-1? 2-1 or 3-0? I just want to know how like because you know 2-1 means like I said Pat 2-1 because I'm Real Sick is dope and resilient, and you know what I'm saying. I said 2-1 out of respect that Real Sick is dope. It's not.
Let me
like,
say
I
this,
feel like
bro.
it's clear.
Gaddis bodied official, bro.
But this has been a shaky official for a while, bro. I'm not doing that.
I know, but we still have to say this is official. Right, this is official. Who was in a lot of niggas like top 10 battle rap.
But
MC,
she's
period.
been shaky for a while.
I'm not
Since the Rock battle.
Whether she's been shaky or not, this is official. If somebody beat Lux, you would be like, "Damn, you beat Lux."
Not a shaky Lux. Not a shaky
bro.
Lux.
This is what I'm saying. Gaddis bodied official, bro. She didn't just beat her; she bodied her. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Well, yeah. I mean, because she choked.
Was it a body? Was everybody like, damn?
Maybe it's like only a technical body because of the choke. If she didn't choke, we would have just been like, she probably won.
That battle, they was like, official got body, bro.
It's the stumbling and choke that made it clear.
Still, a body is a body. I'm just saying, it's a body. It's still a body. I don't care if you fell off a 6-foot ladder, hit your head, and died from a blunt, sharp object, or a nigga shot you in the head. It's still a body on the ground. So at the end of that battle,
no, like I see, like there's a difference between that and like a John Jack Boy. That's a body, right? Like there's difference between certain body. That's why I say she didn't body her.
30?
I call it clear 30 clear. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
that's because official was completely off, bro. Like the Cortez, she was off. Rum Nitty, she was off. Yo, so many people. I don't know. Yo, I'm not sure, but for some reason. Officials last 5-6. She's been not that good. She only beat one person in that tournament.
Okay, well, anyway, she beat official 3-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we both agree officials, she should have like at least won a round or something, bro. You know what I'm talking about? She was one of the top females.
Yeah, but okay,
but anyway, sir, who do you have?
Okay. Now, spooky because I hate this one because it's like a tough one, yo. But I'm gonna sum it up like this. This is 2-1 either way. This is gonna be a fight for control of the battle. First round is so important, right? First round is crucial to both these ladies because Jazz could come out with the we miss her value and get automatically the first round, right?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Because we haven't seen Jazz in a while, and if she's so impressive that first round. It's control of that battle. A lot depends on this coin flip. Who go first? Gaddis is dangerous going second though, because she can rebuttal. That's nice.
True. I forgot about that.
And so like, depending on the first, I'm gonna show you. If the first go Gaddis first, then Jazz. I got Jazz kind of edging this because she can keep control of the battle from her first round being dangerous because she's back, and so that that flip the coin is so important, this one. But I feel like it's 2-1 either way. I'm going with Gaddis a bit because Gaddis is an overall better skilled MC. She's great with writing. She's great with freestyle. She's great with on the spot. She's great with her preparation's great, breath control, everything. She has more projection even vocally than Jazz.
But check it. Even if Gaddis goes second, Jazz never rebuttals, right? So say Jazz goes first round, right? Has a fire round. Excuse me. Gaddis goes, Jazz goes, has a fire round. She wins the first. But Gaddis can come out at the beginning of the second before her round starts and rebuttal in her second round, where Jazz doesn't have the ability to rebuttal at all. At least I've never heard her rebuttal anything.
Yeah, but also there's times that you can be rebuttaling and still lose a battle.
Did you say rebuttalating? What did you say?
I said you can still be rebuttaling and still
rebuttaling. I thought you said. I said this nigga has made up another battle rapper. Yeah, we was rebuttaling.
Nah. You can still be rebuttaling and lose the round. You know what I'm saying? And also, not every. You know, I'll say this: Gaddis got a crowd to work with, but see, Jazz is great with crowds. Jazz is great with crowds though, so we don't know. I'm not sure if Jazz is gonna be like. See now, if Jazz. This is spooky. Gaddis is good with crowds too, man. But Jazz performance and Jazz is that first round. Who go first is very crucial. If Gaddis go first, I see Jazz taking that round. If Jazz go first, I see Gaddis taking that round. And then the second and third depends on who can control that battle and got better rounds. And I can't tell how these ladies is approaching it. The angles is very unpredictable right now. There's things we know they're gonna talk about, but we don't know if you know what I'm saying. So like this is gonna be one of those dope ones. Like I cannot, like I said, this is 2-1 either way. See, and parts of me want to edge with Gaddis for one reason, parts of me want to edge with Jazz for another reason. You see what I'm saying? Because Jazz got this ability to like when you thought she was gonna lose, she win. The only time she lost was battles I thought she was gonna win. Like real shit. The only time Jazz. So now this is like it's a toss-up, man. I'll say this: Gaddis is more used to what's going on. I don't know if there's a closed room, but I think there's actually no, I think there's a herd as a crowd. So I'm leaning towards definitely. I'm gonna say, damn, man, this is spooky. I'm gonna go with Gaddis, like I said it. I'm gonna go with Gaddis too. I might go Jazz though. This is spooky, EJ. I might go Jazz, bro. I'm thinking
So
I might go Jazz for certain reasons. It's
so
spooky.
people are on here to hear your motherfucking opinion, sir, not to see you straddle the fence.
I'm just
Who the
saying
fuck
I went because this is one of those, like, both have reasons they could win. It's very, this is a gambled. If I had to put money on this, I'd be mad as hell, bro. See, Gaddis has more energy. I wouldn't even say she's more charismatic. Because Jazz has this personality that's dope, bro. Like, we talking about charisma. She got charisma too. They both got charisma. I'm not gonna knock that. They both got charisma. But this is gonna be a very good battle, personality, everything. Now we don't know what personally these ladies might have angles on each other that we don't know.
My nigga, who you got?
2-1 either way. I'm going Jazz.
No.
I'm going Jazz Gaddis.
I'm going Jadis.
I hate you niggas. Yes, Jadis.
These niggas.
Young Jadis. Young Jazz the rapper. I got it. Nah, but yo, definitely I'm gonna go, yo, I hate this shit, B. Like I said, yo, this is the toss up, man. I'm gonna go 2-1 either way. I'm going with Jazz home team. Fuck that. I'm gonna go with Jazz home team.
I got Gaddis.
I chose this off default because this is a fair. That's the most closest battle of the card.
This not Jazz versus E Hart though.
Like I told niggas, watch how that crucial that first round is. That first round is crucial.
Shout out to Capology Facts in the building. Terrell P22. Wing from the Breakdown crew. Jake J up in his Bjorch. Bruh Man TV. Bruh Man from the 5th floor. Get out my refrigerator, bro. It's Glock is in the building too. Let me see. The next battle after that is TREX versus NITTY, my guy. Do we need to talk about this? Is it worth talking about?
All right, so I'm gonna make this short and sweet. NITTY. NITTY 30. Gentleman's 30. I'm gonna go gentleman's 30.
30?
Yep. Maybe 2-1 if Rex could get a good round, but I'm sorry. This nigga NITTY is nice and he's at the top level right now. For the last NITTYs I've been seeing, he's gotten better. And like from a down slump, he went because he was like for a while. And he kind of been jumping back up to the fire NITTY. You know what I mean? His last few. So I'm gonna go with, like I said, I'm gonna go with NITTY. I'm gonna go with NITTY. Gentleman's 30, maybe 2-1 if with a good Rex, with a great Rex.
And Rex won the first one, right?
Yes, but it was a one rounder that Rex went second and had an epic ending. I think his end of his round won him the battle. So
so you're going NITTY 2-1? Or did you say 30?
I said possible gentleman's 30, yeah. The type that depends on the Rex we get and depends on the NITTY we get. Yeah, might get a 30.
You know, I wanna pick NITTY because it seemed like that would be who a lot of people pick. But I also, you know, in my old heart of hearts would like for one of the, you know what I'm saying, the old cats to come through with a win. And with that being said, I'm gonna pick NITTY 2-1. I'm gonna give Rex a round though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what motivates these dudes anymore, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it used to be like if somebody was a nice name or up and coming, they wanted to be the best. But I don't know what motivates them anymore. Once they get to that level to where some of them they motivated for some, and then others it seems like they just mail the shit in and get a check. So I don't know what T-Rex we're gonna get, bro. I know Rum Nitty consistently delivers. You know, even if he chokes, the shit be fire. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I had to give a Rum Nitty based on consistency alone.
That's fact.
Damn, Wing said that was 100 years ago. No gentleman shit. Rex about to lose badly. Damn it.
No. I think Rex is not gonna play this one. You don't wanna. I think Rex wants to win. Does he have the ability anymore? That's the good question.
Does he have the what? The ability
anymore?
Come on, bro. We talking about Rex, bro. Come on.
Yo, I got love for Rex, but Rex has not proven.
Bro, the nigga ain't got Parkinson's or no shit like that, bro.
I just said he showed us glimpses on his best returns, though.
Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? When you get older in battle rap, you're not losing no.
Do you think that the T-Rex that battled Easy to Block Captain is beating Rum Nitty?
The T-Rex that battled Easy to Block Captain? I thought he lost in that battle.
He was good though, but I'm trying to say that's the best Rex I've seen in the last few Rexes. That and what was it? And that.
Yeah, he lost. He lost clear to Easy 2-1 to me. Maybe a gentleman's 30, but yeah, like you said, that I don't think that Rex could beat Rum Nitty. But like I said, I don't know what motivates these dudes. You know, every once in a while you'll get a top tier who feels like, you know what, I'm gonna show one of these young niggas right.
Could you imagine a Rum Nitty right now that wants this win back?
It's hard to go against Rum Nitty, especially since this is one where he feels like he lost that one round.
He wants the win. He wants this win because he lost the one rounder on Snoop shit. This is he going wild out on Rex, bro.
Rex said maybe against Bill Collector he was okay. Rex. Terrell said against Bill Collector maybe he was okay. T-Rex and Bill Collector. I don't even remember seeing that. He
was all right. He got around. I remember I think it was that first. He was good that first.
Okay.
Even in that Tay-Rock one rounder, he was really good. He was good. I liked him, but it wasn't nothing that's like game changer Rex or anything.
Yeah, we ain't seen game changing Rex in a long time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but you need that right now on a Drake card. But let me I'll tell you this, Drake. Right? Rex might try to come. Rex gonna perform his ass off. I know that.
Well, yeah, Rex could be saying his ABCs and he gonna perform, nigga.
ABC, nigga.
That nigga was showing out in elementary school doing the spelling bee. You heard what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So we both got Rum Nitty.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, now we finna get into the meat and potatoes. You know what I'm talking about? We done looked at the sides. You know what I'm talking about? All that good stuff right there, son. The meat and the midfield, the potatoes. Sue Surf versus Calicoe.
Now, one thing I want to say, there's levels to this. I think that this is going to be a close one. This all depends if Surf comes with 3. Surf wins. If Surf does not, if Surf slacks one round, Calicoe wins. Now, I'm saying that because they fucking love Surf. Even when he's not the best bar for bar to me, he performs it where it's epic. It was epic. His last one he just did with John wasn't even lyrically the best, craziest, but it was his delivery is amazing.
True.
On point. And he got a crowd.
Is this on caffeine?
No, there's an actual stage for this with a crowd.
Oh, there's an actual stage? Oh,
there's gonna be hundreds of people, and this is gonna be a crowd.
I think they said the building holds 3,000 or something like that. Or
I'm not sure, but I know this is gonna be a crowd. This is gonna be this ain't closed room.
So we're saying Cal with a crowd versus Surf with a crowd.
I said if Surf don't slack around, he won. If he slacks around, it's over. Now the bad part is this is the shortest time that Surf had. Surf was getting 6, 7, 8 months to prepare for battles. This is
think about
his
that.
first.
We could get a jersey. We could get a jersey.
So this is gonna put him in the pressure of and maybe he's been in the cave. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like,
tell me this. Okay, tell me this, Smoke. I'm finna go to some of the old school battle rap experience back when Smoke and NY used to just walk the block and say, okay, I'm finna go, to 103rd and go bust niggas' heads over there with the rounds that I got. Would a nigga like Cal, who's been trolling Surf for a very long time, at one point was in the brotherhood with him, would he have material already written for him, even though the battle wasn't scheduled yet?
Two things. He doesn't need CALICOE prepares better, number one. CALICOE memorization is always usually good. You barely ever see Cal choke. Ever. Out of all these years. Barely.
That's a fact.
One thing I'm gonna say though is that you're right about one thing that I didn't think about. That you just put it I didn't think that. I forgot that Cal has been trolling Surf that he beat him for years. And this is a way, and that's a leverage that whole battle. Nigga, like, yeah, you act all like this way, but you my little nigga in this shit, almost like you know what I'm saying? Like, I sunned you in this shit. I battle niggas who brought you in this game type shit. Like Lux was your big homie. I went like all of this talk. And yo, you've been choking these years, you cheating the fans, all these angles he got. That's one way I could see CALICOE got a better chance, man. This is a closer battle than I thought, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Because Cal got that big, you right, brotherhood, big bro talk and all of that. Your brother, your homeboy Tay-Rock, yo, he got a lot of angles to hit on. Like, yeah, I beat your boy Tay-Rock crew member up. I beat him up on cam. He don't even battle rap no more.
Damn, I didn't even think about that.
He was supposed to be on this card, found out I was on it, didn't want no like, yeah, the talk gonna be different. Why Briz ain't come back yet? It's gonna be like, yo, I'm just saying, man. He the nigga. Cal could take claim of breaking up the cave. Like, yo, I shook Tay-Rock up, broke the cave up. Like, oh shit. Cal got a lot of talk. You know what I'm saying? And Cal is like one of the he the top Midwest nigga right now? Like the top, he might
Cal?
like right.
I mean, JC is still out there doing his thing, but it seems like
he beat Hitman and he beat Verb.
Yeah, but what's crazy is it seems like JC probably just ain't battled in maybe like 2 months, but it seems like he ain't battled all year. It's only been like
but we
2
can't.
months.
But we know we can't do that. We know we can't do that. Because we're gonna get outnumbered. You know how many more CALICOE fans gonna be like, JC, man, fuck that little bit. He nice, but nah. Like we gonna get really outnumbered on them niggas. Like Cal is to the masses. He's out there more to more.
Wing said it's gonna get personal too.
Yeah, you got a lot of behind the scenes talk, Surf Jazz talk, Surf Yoshi talk.
Yeah, affiliations and some other.
Nunu, you know that we're gonna get Nunu bars, but
oh, you know what? I'm sorry, Sleazy Kid. You absolutely right. How do we forget about Ill Will? Ill Will's got to be the top Midwest nigga right now, bro. Period. Consistency over the last 3 years, bro. He been killing shit. He just had that one. He had the one kind of against 40 Cal, and then he had the what was the other battle that was kind of him and Cal is kind of a 2-1 debatable. I know a lot of people had Cal winning that, but it was kind of an either or battle, a preference kind of battle. But both of them was fire. This could be another Tay-Rock versus Clips too.
Goddamn.
That nigga phone just went crazy right quick. Oh shit. Jag. I don't know about that way. I don't know about that. But me, I personally think I have liked the way Cal has been focused the last 2 battles that he had. Real talk. So I can't even front. I don't know, where is Jag? It seemed like ever since all all the little controversy. What happened to Jag? Wing was like, Jag, like, what happened to Jag, bro? Ever since the little controversies and people supposed to be getting beat up and pulling up and all that type. Where's Jag at, bro? And then he run off with some folk deposit or something on the West or something.
I don't know. The shit with Jag is like nobody. Jag's personality doesn't roll. You know what? We gonna talk about this. Remember, we gotta talk about this. Serious Jones is a perfect example of you hate a motherfucker because of their personality.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker, Serious
well, hate
Jones,
is a strong word. Hate is a strong word. You don't hate him. You know what I'm saying? But his
personality
one of those people that makes it. Here it is, bro. He makes it hard to cheer for him, even after he beat Swamp, bro. Like I would sit here and tell you, I told you, I was like, yo, second and third rounds, he really put that shit together. His first round was put together too. He had to slip up with the diamond test or whatever, but you could tell it was a little bit better. He was a little bit more focused. But then when you talk to him when they talked to him after the interview, all that arrogance and how whoever was cheering for Swamp got to be a dick rider and all this other stuff. It's like, bro, you don't endear yourself to anybody.
Yo, let me show you. You know, in this game, you gotta be like politically correct, humble to a certain extent, and everything, right? Like, as much as you said about Ill Will, he talks less shit than CALICOE and anybody else. So here's the thing, right? Jones just sat there and was like, you just dismiss anyone's opinion. Like, you could, of course, you could do that, right? You could be like, I think I won, but you could be like, yo, y'all fans, y'all groupies. I see the Swamp burner accounts is in here talking. I'd have been saying funny stuff like that. But when you start just going, oh, yo, whoever thought that's a fucking hater, you know what I'm saying? And you go, look, he said, what he said? Oh, I don't like that. Swamp talked about things everybody talked about. I'm like, yo, you just spoke about things with Swamp. So how do you do that? Like, that's like saying, I hate guys that go personal, but you go personal. It don't make sense.
Yeah,
it just doesn't make
at the same time.
Exactly, bro. I hate when people do that. Like, same way that, like I said, bro, there's times that Jones doesn't realize his personality takes away from when we actually think he won and he's worthy of a good conversation to uplift. Now we don't even want to talk cool about you. Like, nigga, nah, bro, that shit was corny to see that shit. I'm like, bro, this is exactly why.
It's just like, remember I was telling you in the conversation that we were having, Sue Surf is one of the best. Like, before the battle, you shit, you trash, you ain't shit, you ain't even worthy of being on stage with me. After the battle, hey, John is great. He's a worthy opponent. He's one, you know what I'm saying?
I loved all his rounds.
You know what I'm saying? I loved all his rounds. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why the crowd wasn't fucking with it. I was fucking with it. He gives his opponent the kudos because therefore it makes him look better. It doesn't look good if you go and glass Joe a nigga. You know what I'm saying? But if you beat somebody
during the battle, he was like,
after the interview or during the interview, it'd have been like, nah, man, me and Swamp is cool. He's a good brother. You know what I'm saying? He just come up as just levels to this. Everybody been like, yeah, we would agree with him. But the way you came off like a jerk.
I just showed, all he had to do was, I just showed y'all the difference between experience. I've been in this. I'm a vet. Come on, this is me, Jones from Fight Club, came back in this era and barely lose ever. Make it, you know what I'm saying? Like, worst you could say is I had a debatable. Say shit like that. Why is you talking like someone's opinion don't matter? I'd have been like, I'd have seen the comment and been like, yo, your opinion down there saying Swamp One is outnumbered by the whole culture who ain't even for me saying I won.
Right.
His people in the room was like Jones won. There's niggas who don't even fuck with Jones was like, I think Math was like Jones won. Everybody was
yeah, even if you didn't like him, you'd have been like, okay, Jones won. And like I said, like, you know, everybody remembers the Serious Jones from Fight Club, and everybody was cheering for Serious Jones when he beat Jen. Like, you were a lovable guy, even when you were arrogant then. But now, when you come back and after you've won, you know what I'm saying, and you won clearly to a lot of people. Now you're like, oh yeah, and then if you niggas cheer for him, y'all dick riders, or you know, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Like, now you being disparaging to the fans. Like, bro, you ain't got to do that. We'll give you your win. We'll give them to you.
Fact. That's fact. That's 100%.
Kyle shouldn't even battle surf, but 100K, I'll do it. Yeah, that's definitely Serious' biggest flaw. Shaking my head, the arrogance and the whining. Yep, it comes off as whining. Like, man, why don't y'all fuck with me? I'm dope. I'm a legend. Like, nah, bro. Like, you can't talk yourself.
That's why
you just have to do it.
There was a time when Old Red had a stigma. They used to say, "Stop crying." They used to say, I don't know if you remember that back in the day, because Old Red used to cry and complain about certain things like, oh, you stop talking to him around. Oh, he rapped about 5 minutes now. Like he'll just like complain about
Heavens
shit.
to
And niggas would be
Murgatroyd.
like, yeah, and that's when niggas started. They would stop crying. They used to do that. Stop crying.
Oh, niggas that smack their lips and a nigga bad and like, man, this nigga here, man,
Exactly.
man, stop it, bro.
or like how Mook been lately with battles. He look like sometimes it gets you looking unprofessional. You know what I'm saying? It gets you looking like the whole T-Top and him arguing, talking between rounds. It gets petty and stupid. And you're supposed to be the top of the culture. You ain't supposed to be like this. You're supposed to be like.
I didn't mean to skip over old boy question. Terrell 22 said, how much you think Drake gonna be throwing out for Battle of the Night or Performer of the Night?
You know, extra probably 10 on it, 5, 10 on it.
Come on, Diddy threw 10. He got to do more than that, bro. He got to.
Nah, I think he already paying them niggas, man. He better.
True, but you know, you got to put a little sauce on it. That's just because it's gonna make it good. Come on, bro. He did a whole video and gave away $1 million, bro. Come on, bro. Get somebody about 20 racks right quick, Drake. You know what I'm talking about? On top of that little payday.
He might do a couple of those, like for the main events.
The nigga said Murder Mook make me feel dumb for watching. Bro. Murder Mook performances are like a bad Quentin Tarantino movie and shit. You sitting through it like this should get fired anytime, but like, yeah, this not it, is it? This ain't the one, huh? Yeah. Yeah. You think it's an extra 100 racks?
Per battle? Come on.
No. He's saying for Battle of the Night or Performer of the Night.
Or extra little 20 on there, 10, 20 on there. Ain't no crazy. Why you gotta go crazy? But you might be right. I don't know. Maybe Lux Geechee. Like, I don't know.
Good, T-Boo. Wing said it's gonna be tax write-off. So it's gonna be raining money.
Oh, all right, shit. He might just do that.
You know, at the end of the year, you gotta pay them 501c3s. Like, look,
it's coming right towards the end of the year.
Had that much money.
I might be right about that.
Oh, that's right. You know what? I didn't think about that. Sleazy's King is absolutely correct. Remember, he gave an extra 50 for the tournament between GEECHI and NITTY.
Oh, so he might throw 100. He just to top his last one. And it's his birthday. It's his birthday.
His name on his joint, and Nunu might be.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah, Drake is caked up.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro.
What up, Lollipapa? Now I say, Terrell, we might be thinking about another. We might be talking about 100K, bro. That 50 might not be enough. If he gave 50 just for the tournament and that wasn't even associated with his name, he got to have some bread in the tuck, either from a sponsor or anybody. You know what I'm saying?
The least he can do is 50. The least he can do is an extra.
Wait a minute, bro. That's fire. Nunu Thutu. Yo, y'all subscribe to the channel, man. That's fire. I fuck with that. Nunu Thutu. I don't know what kind of bars you're gonna get Friday, bro. Let me not lose focus here, because you know I'll get off the. We lost the Murder Mook and the Easy Block Captain battle. Where we got.
Why they doing Nunu like that?
Smoke. We got the goddamn friendliest face-off in the history of face-offs and shit, bro.
Which one? The GEECHI and Lux?
No.
Which one?
You don't remember?
TWORK. The TWORK and TWORK?
Yes, sir.
Honestly, I'd be like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I feel like TWORK is about to fuck him up. Yo, bro. I feel like I'm gonna say Rock might get around, but TWORK is about to be on one, yo. I feel like TWORK is about to be on one. He being nice about it.
Bro, remember on Clash of the Titans, nigga, when Poseidon went down to the depths of the ocean and released the Kraken? He was just watching the Kraken go. His hair was waving in the water, nigga. Nigga, them niggas done went and released TWORK back on a big stage, nigga. He's about to goddamn me feast, bro. Like he's like, even though TWORK was sitting there smoking that cigarette, chilling, you know what I'm saying, talking about how much of a fan he was of Rock and saying he knew Rock's lines better than him, he's about to go in, bro. Like, think about it. He's got to make up for the last big thing he did, which was losing to Swamp and choking those rounds and sitting on the side of the barn. You know, the nigga catching it.
He just did great versus somebody.
Yeah, he did, but it wasn't a big stage again yet. It wasn't like.
Oh yeah, you're right. But the Swamp wasn't a big stage though.
That was a big caffeine stage. It wasn't a big it wasn't a big stage. It wasn't a big stage, but it was like you've been talking all that shit and then you lost the Swamp.
No, but it was like a 20 nigga room type of thing. 20, 30 niggas in a room type of place.
Right. But I'm saying, remember at the end of it though, he got caught on the side of the building, slumped down. You know what I'm saying? After he lost the shit. You remember the picture, bro?
Yeah, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of like, but yeah, this gonna get loser got him.
Oh my God, yo, nah.
Wow.
Come on, now that's just violating.
No, she's not pregnant. Allegedly, she's already had an abortion. Let's keep going. Be right back. Yeah, we're not gonna miss you, sir. Let's see. Twerk can't upset his biggest friend, Drake. Yeah, we're gonna see.
Exactly. And nah, it's not that. It's just that all the material he got to punch Rock with, Twerk is about to go crazy, bro. He's about to go crazy. All of the bridge
talk. I forgot about that. Remember, he choked against KCJ.
Yeah, but he did good on another one though. But it was a small stage. It was another small room, but he did good his last one. I remember he was getting. Wasn't it Loso? Wasn't it Loso? He wild on Loso.
Yeah, he wild on Loso. Yeah, he wild on Loso.
That's the one I'm talking about. He wild on Loso. It was like, yo, he back type of shit, bro. He like clearly 30 Loso.
So we both got Twerk, bro. You're not giving Rock a chance. You give. What are you saying?
2-1? I might give Rock a round. I give Rock a round. Yeah, I give him a round. But I feel like he's gonna lose valiantly. It's gonna be like another clear loss, but like a daylight. But the Twerk way for him to lose. That's it.
But damn, bro, that means like how many battles Rock would have lost in a row at that point?
I feel like it's gonna be a valiant loss. You know what I mean?
But damn, I know he's taking some.
Rock is gonna be dope.
Like 5 of them joints.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of the time right now it's just that he can't. Yo, when you don't resolve your issues, that door is open for them to take the angle, and if they do it a good way, they won, bro.
Truth to poet say he got Rock 2-1.
I don't see how, because every time a Briz bar hit, you never solve that. You never, yo, man. Like I say, when you don't resolve something, it's always in the air, bro. It's always in the air, bro.
Oh yeah, that J battle, the J the Nightwing battle.
Where's Twerk?
I feel like it's gonna dress up like Caution, dog. Weird. I guess you're trying to say Rock was gonna dress up like Caution.
Nah.
Rock might get the second. Oh, Rock. Oh yeah, Rock always good for the second round, but it's like it's kind of like it's running out, bro.
I just feel like but that second round shit died a while ago.
Wait a minute.
That second round shit died a while ago.
Chiller. He beat Verb and beat Chiller.
Ooh, Rock beat Verb and beat Chiller.
That nigga said Rock on a low key on a winning streak. He beat Chiller and Verb.
What?
That's what I said, brother.
Hold up, he lost the Mook. He lost the Daylight. Who's the last person Rock beat? Hold up.
I'm saying, bro, he done lost about 3 or 4 of these joints in a row, bro, even though he did well.
Yeah, like he might have done well. He ain't win. I don't know what he's talking about. On a winning streak, beat Chiller and Verb. When did he battle Chiller and Verb recently?
Sleazy Skinny said he beat Chiller and Verb.
I think Verb and Tay-Rock lost that battle. I remember it was so bad that I'm like, yeah, they both lost. Both of them niggas got to take the L on that shit. I'd have rolled while they were rapping. I'd have rolled these niggas L's, handed it to them, smoked these, my niggas. Salute.
That's right. I take that back. Y'all are right. He did beat Chiller. Verb Volume 7.
Yeah,
Chiller
he
Dog.
beat Chiller. He did beat Chiller. He did beat Chiller.
That's the
but it
one
was
win
like
he's had here.
that was like the sloppiest Chiller. That was when Chiller had I don't even know what Chiller was wearing.
But that's the one. That's the one clear win he's had here recently.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all hit T-Bull up for the links. Pause. You know, so he said, okay. Well, he beat Chiller. Like, okay. You beat O-Red too? No, official? No, that was a debatable joint. Did he beat O? That was a debatable joint. That's one that marinated like that's one that like kind of like on first watch, people were saying official one, and then after it marinated, they was like, nah, Rock got the third.
Pluto from
like,
Poppy body bitch.
Like if you gotta be fair about it, you know what I'm saying? Gotta be fair about it. Because I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Rock went in on the whole body thing, and we was like looking at the official like she was our little sister, like, damn, he just
Mark Henry body bitch, upside down bottle of Henny body bitch.
Why you start, bro? I'm trying not to laugh.
Nah, but that's all he did that round. That was funny as fuck.
But I mean, like when you after it marinated, you know what I'm saying? After it seasoned up, you was like, well, you know, she was calling him, saying he was transsexual, messing with boys and all this, and it's kind of all fair. Like, so you get to be a upside down body bitch. That's it, bro.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
I ain't lying, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I got 3 daughters. After Rock's round, I was like, nigga, you just ain't right. The next day, I was like, he fucked that bitch.
It just marinates that she is that body shape funny, you know. So it's just it marinates.
Body bitch. Yeah, he just went in, bro. I was like,
it's not
people say he got official clear 2-1. I'm saying that's one that can go either way, because I'm telling you, I felt like you.
Well, I'm not good.
I felt like official won when I first watched it, because I was like, Rock third round, that shit wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? Out of bounds.
It felt like that, and it was that first watch. You like, man, you could have been a gentleman about.
You didn't have to hit her with your fist, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could have slapped her. That's how you was feeling, right?
Nah, because it felt like she was gonna have self-esteem issues after, for real. Like that's what it felt like.
Check it. You looking at it, you like, man, you didn't have to ball and hit it up with your fist, bro. You could have slapped her, right? But then when you watched the playback and saw official just spit in his face and kicked him in the nuts, you was like, yeah. I deserve that.
Yeah, man, I'd have balled up on that bitch too.
But see, Wayne said I was mad as fuck at him for that shaking my head. I think if you was a mother, a sister, a niece, a grandmother, or you know what I'm saying, you're a father with daughters, you was like, bro, you didn't have to do that, bro.
Well, if your family is shaped like bailiffs from the court, you know, some people be a whole nutty professor family of big motherfuckers. That's your genetics, motherfucker. It's not the
say your whole family shaped like bailiffs. Where the fuck did you even get that from, Smoke?
I'm telling you, court bailiffs, man.
They say shaped like bull from night court, nigga. Oh shit. No, I'm cool. Appreciate you.
Shaped like professional ham hock eaters.
This nigga here. Okay, bro, we got to get to the last battle. So, okay, so you got who you got? You got TWORK?
We both went TWORK, yeah, right?
Okay, I'm just saying.
I think we both said TWORK. Yeah, we both said TWORK. 2-1. We gave Rock a benefit of the doubt.
2-1, second round Rock. That's what we give him. Second round Rock.
Maybe. That's a maybe, but I'm sure TWORK is winning this one. So if TWORK fuck up this one, he gonna have a nervous breakdown.
He gonna drop down a couple of notches for a while. You know what I'm saying? But lastly,
but he just can't. He didn't even get back up from them notches he already dropped.
We're not talking about that right now, sir. We're not talking about that. This is that trampoline. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He got enough weight that when he hit the trampoline, if he do what he needs to do against Rock, he propels himself. You know what I'm saying? He gets to say, no, now I want to go back and revisit this GEECHI thing. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's about staying. It's like he got to stay on the trampoline, right? But right now he's jumping from an angle where he might not be able to land right and back on that trampoline. We're gonna see because he could land flat on his face.
This nigga Smoke is trying to get people to YouTube trampoline fails and shit. You see, motherfuckers, the shit just don't work out like it can. But even if you come back down
Yeah,
on the trampoline, sometimes that shit be old and weathered from sitting in the
that's
backyard
what I'm
season after
saying.
season. The shit break.
You could be like, oh, he going up, and he hit down hard on that.
Thanks, bro. It's all good though. It's all good.
So where we going to the last
one? We got
course,
Loaded Lux versus GEECHI GOTTI. I want you to go into your deep-seated opinion about this smoke, because we've had conversations before this battle got booked. We had conversations about particular battlers that Loaded Lux is very good against. Talk to me, bro.
All right. So now we've had that talk that he's good against Lost Nick, you know. But I feel like this is a close battle too. This is one of those battles, like we said, for a battle like this so close, the first is always very important. Now, I think we haven't seen Lux in a while, and we don't know what type of Lux we getting, though, is a key problem here. If we get a gray hoodie Lux, GEECHI's out of there. Sorry. GEECHI is out of there. If Lux goes to a place we get to see that we haven't seen before, like the angry "fuck you, I'm gonna kill you" Lux, that's dangerous. I've never seen that, not in a while. I'm not gonna say never. Like we say, gray hoodie is that Lux we look for, and the gray hoodie we see come back. I think that's glimpses of it, but that's not even the real gray hoodie Lux. That's still like the new, like that's still him kind of. I'm feeling like being very conscious of what he say, because I feel like he knows he represents a high status and responsibility, because I noticed that about him. He talks about that. So that could come out within the bars. It could show that. Now, could that be the lost nigga angle he gonna take? Like what we represent, what I uphold, what you uphold. You know what I'm saying? What comes out of what you represent and what comes out of what I represent. See, now there's a whole different perception and angles. Now, what Lux we get is crucial, because if we get the Lux that we don't want to hear Sharif, get the fuck out of here, and GEECHI is so entertaining, like, yeah, fuck all that conscious shit, then we might be on that type of time. This battle is who's going to control the narrative throughout these 3 rounds. GEECHI is very good at controlling narratives too. So I'm really going to go 2-1 Lux because of I'm thinking A game Lux versus A game GEECHI. I'm gonna go with Lux. Lux is the most revered writer we've had. You know what I'm saying? Even during his losses, we still keep him on a pedestal of because we know the quality of penmanship he brings. You know what I'm saying? Whether he's taking losses through battle rap wrong strategies, I'm still feeling like Lux 2-1 GEECHI. That wouldn't surprise me if GEECHI controls this battle though. But with the best Lux that I could see, gray hoodie coming at GEECHI with, I'm not playing with you, I'm going with Lux 2-1. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what we all expected.
All I know, cuz I don't care about me no lost nigga, cuz I ain't lost, cuz I know exactly where I'm from, cuz you know what I'm saying? Everybody around my block know me, cuz I ain't lost, cuz you know what I'm saying? I don't care nothing about none of that conscious shit, cuz we get money around here, cuz you know what I'm talking about? We gang bang around here, cuz that's all that's going on around here, cuz that's all I know, cuz. So lost nigga, found nigga, wherever we at, where we at, nigga. That's what you really get. That nigga GEECHI is the king of deflection of what he is. Like, so what? I'm gangster, cuz what? You know what I'm saying? So you said all that was eloquent and all that shit. But you's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? He might call a nigga a conscious bitch, nigga, like after all that shit.
Now imagine Lux is thinking, oh, I'm a bitch, nigga. Fuck you, pussy. Like I don't know. We've never seen that type of Lux.
I don't know. It's hard to see Lux saying all that after you call a nigga handsome and beloved. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard to see that, bro.
Yeah, I just hope I want to see Lux go to a dark place, man. I just want to see Lux go to a dark.
Nah, you can't get that when a nigga's healthy. Yeah, I'm healthy, king.
Nigga, them drinking when you drinking that wheatgrass, nigga.
Yeah, when you drinking turmeric,
you having shots of Henny, you having shots of wheatgrass.
When you drinking turmeric Kool-Aid, bro, you ain't finna, you're not finna get, you know what I'm saying, all amped with it, brother. You know what I'm talking about? All
on a keto diet,
are lying with each other. You know what I'm saying?
You don't get
You know
your
what I'm saying?
keto
You got,
diet ass out of
you got
here.
the West Indian monk prayer beads that you wearing, bro. You just not really coming at a brother like that. You just want to kind of tell him, teach him, mentor him, and show the growth in this entire thing. You know what I'm saying, beloved? You're not really trying to, you know what I'm saying? You're not trying to, you know what I'm saying, break down a brother's psyche to where he can't exist on a co-plane
Nigga
of
read poetry
habitation.
while playing chess at the park. Nigga.
While meditating, nigga. You know what I'm saying,
Trench
bro?
coat in the fall ass nigga.
Nigga,
Get
I
your
wrote
ass
this.
out of here.
I wrote this rhyme by on an astral plane having an out of body experience.
I just like to rap at night with a saxophone player behind me. Just say some random ass.
Yeah, but you know you can see Lux right now jogging through New York, nigga, rapping his rounds and shit while he jogging, nigga. I already know, bro.
I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm the child and I'm the offspring of Coltrane, if you understand me. You know what I'm saying? You dig me
Hey,
in the
shout
same
out to
thing?
Information Man show, man. When y'all want to know a lot of stuff that's going on in our culture, as far as from a black awareness standpoint, y'all definitely tune into this brother right here. He's not a brother that be with all the scandals. He's gonna give you the information. And I've seen him change his position, which means that the brother takes information and then absorbs that information and displays it, and he will even change his opinion based on the information that he's giving you
I'm gonna
guys,
check that.
which is what you want for somebody. But yeah, definitely check out Information Man.
Of course, you want a person who would retract a statement or
Well, not
whatever.
necessarily retract his statement, but I've heard him once he hears different information or more layers of a subject, you know what I'm saying, come with that subject like, you know what, hey, this is something that we need to be paying attention to. And that's
No,
what you
I
want
say
from
that
me.
because there's some people who have made blogs, right? And they'll
Mhm.
have their blogs making statements, find out they're wrong, and won't even
Oh,
go
most
back.
definitely. You get a lot
They
that'll
won't even
double
go
that.
back to correct
Mhm.
that. You know what I'm
Most
saying?
definitely.
I've literally seen someone say that this is this, find out that's wrong information, and just report the new information like they never even correct themselves. Like, you know, I said in this, you know what I'm saying? There's a correction. This is what we found out from since then. You know what I'm saying? Nah, these niggas don't do this.
That's
They
a
just go along
fact,
with it.
bro. That's a whole fact. But I think it was it might have been on the subject of Christianity or some other things that he was bringing to light. But it was some things that I already knew about. But when you watch somebody else come into so-called light of a situation, it's better because you're like, okay, the light switch is coming on. And so a lot of people, especially when it comes to religion, when it comes to politics, when it comes to where you think your moral compass is, when you hear something that's against what you think, you know, it's a cognitive dissonance. So that information doesn't apply to my bias, so I'm not going to use it. But when you see people that'll actually change the way they think based on information, free thinking people, those are the people that you want to be associated with, because that means you can put an idea or an argument out and you're going to get an answer based on the information rather than on their biases.
Yeah, because you want somebody to be optimistic towards different. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's definitely different answers to everything, and actually, you can be right and wrong in a scenario. So it depends on the situation, the scenario. You could be right and wrong. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Do you think B-Dot helping Gotti this battle? I don't really think B-Dot has to help Gotti, bro. I don't like. I just don't like.
I
As
know what
much
he
as
means, but
I know what he means, but as much as GEECHI battles, you know what I mean? He's comfortable in front of the camera. He's comfortable in his own skin. He doesn't even, if you think about it, he doesn't even do a lot of performance. There's not a lot of performance to what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? You just believe what he's saying. He's like, I don't want to say Michael Jackson or something, but he basically comes up there. He is GEECHI Gotti. He says what he says, but he doesn't do a whole bunch of acting and the gun this big and he don't do it. You know what I'm saying? He might do a hand gesture or something, but it's not a bunch of Hitman holla type antics. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That's going to be a good battle. This is going to be one that was almost, I hope, is to the level of a CALICOE versus Lux, where we get a Lux that doesn't choke and a GEECHI that doesn't. Well, GEECHI never chokes.
But let me also state that I feel like Lux understands this is on Drake's card, and I am the main event. We might get a Lux and the last few Lux. I'll say this: before the Surf, we had the 2-on-2. I really like that 2-on-2 Lux. I really like that 2-on-2 Lux.
Watch
that
me
was
play devil's advocate though.
What happened?
You
I
remember
know, I
another?
like
You remember another really big card where someone was the main event on it? It's about to click in his head, folks. Watch his face. Total
Slaughter.
Mm-hmm.
But I
No,
think
here we
that
go with the butts.
no,
The
no,
New
no,
York
no, no,
butts.
no. I want to say something though. First off, there's a lot with that battle. Now, two things. Yes, that was a bad Lux with a bad angle against Mook, which he should have had a better angle. But Mook really did take an angle that Hollow used, which was a great angle against Lux. And then he totally like beat it. You know what I'm saying? He kind of like used it in a better way than him. It's like, oh, this was a good weapon, but let me show you how you really use this weapon.
But you see what you're doing though. You're talking about Mook's performance, and I'm not talking about Mook's performance.
Has that happened since?
Hold on. I'm talking about Lux's performance in this big grandiose thing that was about to go on.
All right.
Hold
Since
on.
2013,
That was put on by Eminem, and he bombed.
I agree.
Here you got another big thing that's being, because I'm just debating your argument was this is a big thing, so he's gonna write. This is Drake. I'm just saying the last big beautiful thing that he was supposed to be on, that he headlined on, that a whole bunch of money that was put on it with Eminem and
all of these are money. All of these are a bunch of money. Well, we're gonna say that when Lux and Mook and all these guys on the card, it's always a bunch of money. But I want to say that, like I said, I think that that should be the learning curve. That should be the learning curve. Yo, I was on this big card and I let it drop. Since then, though, he hasn't had a worse performance than that Mook one. That's why we always bring that up.
But see how you just did me though. Like first look at him. First it was like, oh yeah, this is a great thing. He's gonna perform. Then when I said, well, wait a minute, this first other thing that he didn't perform like. Then he was like, well, now I think that's the learning curve.
But that's the learning. Isn't that though?
I like that.
Isn't that though? I've been through this. Let me do better this time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
That's why I'm giving TWORK the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, I mean, that's a super deflect. The nigga went to a whole nother match.
No, I'm just saying, but that's also why I gave TWORK the benefit of the doubt. They want to make up for this.
We're talking about Lux and GEECHI, sir.
And that same sentiment goes for somebody who feel like they gotta make up something. They gotta make Lux in a way you know what, Lux, and also realize, and I also forgot to bring this up. Lux knows that this is the opening to back to the top of this culture.
What do you mean Lux is already on top of the
No. Wait for this. Hold up though. You gotta admit this. Wait a minute. GEECHI has went to war with everybody. TWORK, everybody but Mook and Hollow. All right. He's battled everybody. Math, Goods, right? If Lux clearly,
I didn't see the battle versus but keep going.
That's all bunch of niggas, bunch of top tier names. I thought I saw it. K-Shine, DNA, You know, we know all the names. There's a lot of names. There's a lot of ta-ta-tas. CALICOE, T-Top, everybody. This nigga battled he battled his mans from NITTY, but everybody.
He called them niggas the dash in between his niggas.
So this nigga battles everybody. Kill and go through war with everybody, right? But if Lux clearly beats that, right? Even the Sue Surf, where Sue Surf just like rose back up in stature. If Lux clearly beats GEECHI, he is the top again in battle rap. No, there's no talk about, there's no like, oh, but he lost to such and such. No, they're not gonna care. He lost to Mook, but so what? He just beat GEECHI, who has been
watch this, y'all.
Top of the scene.
Watch this, y'all. Okay, Smoke. Who are your top 5 battle rappers?
When? Right now or just
right
in
now?
general?
No, right now.
Right now, shit, man. I'm gonna go GEECHI, Chilla. I'm gonna go Lux. I'm gonna go Ill Will, and I'm gonna go right now A Ward.
Okay, so you named 5 people. Lux was in the first 3 people, right? So why does Lux have to climb to anything, and he's already in your top 5 right now?
Because you asking me who's my top 5, like right now, overall. overall. Like, because if I had to pick 5 guys, like this is my team, y'all, I'm picking those 5 because the potentially, but they all have lost. Like A-Ward just lost a couple battles.
We're not talking about what A-Ward is doing. We're talking
But
about.
I find his
Loaded
skill
Lux being
set
at the
why
top.
he's one of the best right now, though.
Okay, but we're still talking about Lux though. We're saying that he's there. You're saying that one of these things is that if he beats GEECHI, then he has
It's
to be.
about skill set.
No, listen to me. It's not about skill set. It's about what you said. You said if he beats GEECHI, then he don't be smiling, Virgo. You said if he beats GEECHI, then it's about who is now at the top again. He's at the top, right? And I'm saying that based on your top 5, Lux has never left the top. So how can it be about that?
No, he
That's
did
all
leave the top. He did leave the top.
So right now you're saying GEECHI's better than Lux.
You know when Lux just came back from the top around the surf win and the God freestyle.
No,
that
what I'm asking you now is, do you think that GEECHI is better than Lux?
I think that GEECHI's.
Look, the New York in him is spinning the block like I can't.
No, because let me say something though. I want to say something though. Let me say something though. Here we go. This is what I want to say though. Nah, stop. Hold on. I really want you to understand this though. Every Lux versus Miles is the blueprint to battle rap body bagging and at top quality, top form, bro.
I'll give you that.
Like that's like that was that back
era,
then was the reference for complete destruction.
For that era
back then, yeah.
For that
there was it was equivalent to Cassidy making Freeway go to the beats.
For that era, right now that battle would be John versus Jack Boy, man. But continue, sir.
Just we could say that, but you know, but lyrically, because even now that battle, that if you take that Young Miles, I'm sorry, if you take those 3 rounds versus Young Miles, GEECHI has never GEECHI ain't hit that. GEECHI ain't never done that lyrical level of destruction.
Lyrical level. But lyrical level lyrics though. Okay, lyrical level. Okay.
Because battle rapping could be simple words and it'd be fire. You know what I'm saying? But we're talking about lyrical layers of just epic fire. Nah, Gray Hoodie Lux was the blueprint to that shit.
Okay, but watch me do this, right? Because here's the thing. You could say that that Loaded Lux is so complex, right? That you watch it and watch it and watch it, and you unpeel these layers and layers. But that's also like the antithesis of what makes GEECHI great. It's so simplistic. You know what I mean? And I don't mean simplistic by simple, but it's so boom, right in your face. You get it right then. You don't have to wait to digest it or process it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know what it is? Could you imagine DNA was a gangster crip? Yo, the same thing. Current event bars, right? Now he added freestyle to his repertoire, GEECHI. Yo, GEECHI is like a street DNA. Yeah, like it's just like they have that what I mean by is that style that I get it right on the spot. I don't need to think. DNA, you don't have to think. You don't have to think either. You know what I'm saying? Same way I'm gonna put JC and Lux in the same category, right?
But even though DNA isn't one of my favorite battle rappers, DNA has the tendency to where he can get lyrical, like the Mickey Fax battle. It's a couple of battles where DNA showed, you know what I'm saying? He's not just, you know what I mean, current event bars.
But I'll say this, you're right at the actual form of battle rapping. GEECHI's one of the best right now at actual battle rapping, coming up with current event punchlines, mixing it with who you are and who he is still. You're right. He's really battle rapping. He's got this formula down packed. You know what I'm saying?
So I just think that. Who would you say, salute to Get Your Bars Up Media, who would you say is the most experienced in today's climate of battle rap out of GEECHI and Lux? I see where he's going with this.
GEECHI, man. I mean, because I'll say GEECHI's going up against the best in different right after each other. He's battling one name, he's battling another great name right after on the next card. On the next card, he's on a great name. For the past 3 years, he's battled everyone who's on the top. So one day I gotta say GEECHI is definitely more conditioned for this right now and all of that. You know, does that bring up? Yeah, that brings up his chances to win. But this is also Lux in a predicament we've never seen him in.
True. I would have to get that to GEECHI too as well. You know, when you were making a comparison between DNA and GEECHI, as far as just the current events as being a more gangster. Also on the level of how much GEECHI has worked in the last 2 to 3 years, how many battles he's actually had. You know what I mean? He's comfortable on that stage.
One thing we say about Total Slaughter, and we always bring Eminem's and yo, Eminem ain't show his face once in that motherfucker. That's why I be like, they be like, Eminem, like Drake is actually right there at least. This nigga M wasn't in one episode. Hey guys, it's me, M. Never. He wasn't even on a phone call.
But that's, you're making that a worst case for Lux, because that
I know I'm feeling like this. No, because I feel like that Eminem shit was not really Eminem's Total Slaughter. It wasn't.
But still, whether it was or not, there was a bunch of money. It was a big spectacle. What's my man's name? Why I can't remember from the 5 Fingers of Death. Why I can't remember my man's name?
Sway.
Yeah, Sway in the Morning. Yeah. He was there. It was a big production, you know, Sirius or whatever the channel is or whatever, all of that. So the fact that you're saying Eminem didn't even show, that's even worse for Lux.
No, let's not say for Lux though. He didn't even show for Joe Buttons, his artist. What are you talking about? He didn't show for nobody. That nigga wasn't part of that shit.
Well, true, but I'm saying, but what does it have to do?
I hate when niggas say that, and he didn't even do a message.
Well, my
the nigga even go, yo, hold up though. I want to say one thing. He didn't even go, hey guys, this is M, and I'm gonna do this. I'm just putting my money to. He didn't even do like a quick PSA to the people. Hey, Total Slaughter's my thing. Nothing. He didn't do shit, my nigga. He wasn't even part of that. It was just like Slaughterhouse did it.
That have to
and
do
since they were
with
signed to the Eminem, they used it as
bombing, though, sir. That was the whole point we brought Total Slaughter up, because Loaded Lux bombed on that stage. How does that doesn't help him? That doesn't help your point.
I just think that Lux had a horrible rounds towards Mook, though. You're right. I just think that, yeah, he just.
And so that's my point. How do you know that he won't have just horrible rounds versus GEECHI?
I doubt it. I doubt it. So you really think? So you think that Lux? You think that Lux main eventing right now is about to play?
You say what?
Lux main eventing on this card right now, this climate. He wants his bag to go up. Everything. You think he's gonna just go in there and play with GEECHI? So you think? What do you think?
Yeah. No, well, think about it. He didn't go there to play with Mook. He thought those rounds were gonna win.
He did. No, he played with Mook. That was corny, bro.
Here we go, New York.
His whole vibes in that battle was off, bro.
That's because
Lux don't even wear Gucci. That nigga had like a Versace shirt on. That was the different Lux, bro.
He had on the Money Mitch outfit for the Total Slaughter shit, right? Am I wrong?
Exactly. That shit was, bro. What are you doing? This was a Lux.
Wait a minute. His body language didn't change until that shit wasn't landing in the building, bro. It wasn't because
you're not talking about the same one that went against Clips and Hollow and all of this. You act like Lux is still not Lux. That is you bringing up the worst Lux in one scenario, and I agree with you.
No, that's not what I did. That's not what I did. You brought up the fact that this was a big to do. You said it was a big to do with Drake, and I said, well, Lux has already had a big to do where Eminem put it on.
Okay, I'm gonna show you something. You're mentioning it. I'm gonna show you something. You're mentioning something from 2013. I'm gonna mention something from 2018 right now. Okay. Could A Ward beat Lux? You feel like A Ward could beat Lux right now?
No.
All right, so A Ward beat GEECHI, and GEECHI lost the worst he ever lost in that battle. So I could be like, yo, well,
I ain't gonna say
that GEECHI show up.
I guess if he lost it, yeah.
If that GEECHI show up, if GEECHI A Ward show up, what are we gonna say then? And I'm not gonna take a person's worst and be like, and I'm not saying that because why would you expect their worst?
But that's not what I did, Smoke. That's not what I did. I didn't say here was Loaded Lux's worst battle and this is why he could do bad.
But that is his worst battle.
No. Your point was that Loaded Lux was going to do good. Listen to me. Your point was that Loaded Lux was going to do good because this is a big deal and because it's Drake. And my counterpoint was he was already in a big deal to do with Eminem and didn't do good then. But I didn't bring up his past performance.
In answer to that, I told you every card that Lux has been on has been big, bro. It's not like
no, we're not doing that. We're not doing it. You can't say as your point, well, Lux is going to do good because Drake is on this. This is Drake's card.
All right, so yo, was Summer Madness
that was M's card, who was a big
what is Summer Madness 2, bro? Summer Madness 2 is the biggest event to date, and he was the best on that card, and CALICOE and all of that, and Jay-Z.
No, Summer Madness 2 was one of the most successful events because of everything that happened at an event. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't the biggest.
It was, bro, as far as at that time, yeah, it was the biggest.
No, nigga, you just said Summer Madness 2 was the biggest
Because
event
of
to
course
date.
the costs went up, bro, since
No,
then.
wait a minute. You just said it was the big. You didn't say the most expensive. You just said it was the biggest event to date. And then when I said,
Yo, everybody will tell you
there's
right
been bigger
now,
events,
Summer
and you said,
Madness.
oh,
Yo, do you
wait a
notice what the
minute, wait a
card
minute.
was?
Let me finish. You just said the biggest event to date, and then I said
Yes.
that is not the biggest event to date. And then
Name
you said
a
at that
bigger
time.
event.
What do you mean name a bigger event?
All right, hold up. I'm gonna state this clearly. Name a bigger event than Murder Mook versus Solomon, Loaded Lux versus CALICOE, Math versus Math. Matt. Enes versus DNA. Damn, what's more on that card? Keisha. No, let me see. Surf versus. Yo, not Surf. Damn, it was more on that card. Hitman Holla versus Yo, like I said, that was a star-studded card, bro. At the time, even today, they'd be like, yo, we have a. Can we beat the Summer Madness 2? They reference to it, bro.
All I was making was a counterpoint to what you said, and you keep moving the goalposts. You said that Lux was going to perform great because of Drake, right?
Not just because of Drake. This is a lot on the line. Everything for everybody. You don't think everybody? You just said that there's a possible 100K as far as bonus possible.
I'm not saying that it's not. That's not my point.
How big is this?
That's not my point. But what I'm saying is that at the time, Loaded Luck was in the biggest deal in battle rap.
When?
Total Slaughter.
That shit was. When did that be? Yo, bro. How do you? Okay, I hate it. Stop. All right, no. There's no way that UW has way more successful events than Total Slaughter, and you say that was a big deal just because they attached Eminem's name. No, hold on. I just want to state this. They attached M's name. It was a horrible event. It's not a league or anything. Respect.
I never said it was a league. That doesn't mean it's a league. Oxymiron and Disaster wasn't necessarily a league. That was a combination of two things.
That's King of the
together.
Dot. Yeah, that was King of the Dot. But yeah.
So what I'm saying is, all mine was a counterpoint, bro. I'm not trying to get you upset. My counterpoint was, let me finish. You just got through yelling and doing all in sweating. You're sweating now. All I was saying was, you said that Lux was going to perform great because this is a big event. And I'm saying there was a big event of this magnitude before, and he didn't perform well. Then you said, wait a minute. Then you changed the bar on me and said, well, there's been lots of big events, and every event.
All his events have been big events. So you're bringing one bad one out of. So if I say he did great versus CALICOE, which was a big event, what are you saying? That defeats
Smoke. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. You keep, when I say you're moving the bar, the measurement is, here's your point. Here's your point. Tell me if I'm wrong. Your point was, and please don't add to it.
Because I said this about everybody, though. What you're about to say, I said about Lux, I said about everybody. It's a big card.
Lux was going to do good because it was a big, huge deal, right? That was
did I not say that about everybody? Giving everybody that benefit of the doubt that they're going to try to do their
about
best because this is a fucking big card.
I'm just talking about.
Hold on, I'm trying to say this again, bro. If everybody on the card, if I talk to them, the first thing I'm going to say is, you're on the biggest card of the. Of course, this is the big. Everybody better do their fucking best. The minute they don't, we're gonna treat them like shit because it's gonna be like, you are on this big card and you did this. That's what we do to everybody that don't treat it like that. But I'm giving them the automatic benefit of the doubt. GEECHI's gonna treat this like this is the most important card. Lux is gonna treat this like, I have to do that. Otherwise, I can't be like, well, we might get a trash Lux and we might get a trash GEECHI. It might be a trash battle. No, I'm not gonna do that.
No, all I'm saying is, bro, you made a point. I made a counterpoint. That's all we did. That's all we did,
bro. But you're saying my point that you tried to counterpoint is applied to everybody, not to specify the Lux. You zoned in on that, but I treated it with everybody. CALICOE. Okay, this is important to CALICOE. He's not going to lose the Surf.
I know, not going to lose. Okay, but what we're doing, no Smoke. We're talking about individual battles, right? I'm talking about the Loaded Lux versus the GEECHI battle. I'm not talking about any other battles. Right here, the Loaded Lux and the GEECHI battle. Let's talk about this one. When we're talking about this one, in respect to how you felt who would win and why, you felt like Loaded Lux would win because this is a very big deal. He can now. Hold on, let me finish.
That's not only why.
Let me finish.
Let me say why.
I didn't say. Let me finish. Let me finish. I didn't say it was the only reason why. It was one of your major points. The point that I was counterpointing.
One of my points, but yeah,
it was the first major point you made.
No, the first major point that I made is that GEECHI is not spit at his best. At the Lux's ability at his best. What do you mean? The best GEECHI I've seen is not beating the
Lux winning. That was the first major point that you made.
No, the first point I made was the gray hoodie Lux come. GEECHI lost. I said that. That's my first. And then I said all the other, well, this is an important event, this and a third.
Okay.
But if me putting, say they're both coming at their best, the best I've seen of Lux is Gray Hoodie, and he's beating anybody in the game right now. That's how I feel. I'm just saying. That's how I feel.
Well, you know what people forget about Gray Hoodie Lux? Gray Hoodie Lux was for half a round and in the middle of a 2-on-2 with Hollow the Don. Do you remember that?
Bro, I said that wasn't even the real one. I said in this description, I said, yo, that the one we saw come back wasn't even like, but to me, if the real Gray Hoodie Lux come back, the fuck you Lux come back. I said that. Everything you said, I've already even said it before in my description, bro. I'm just saying that I feel like Lux has, and like imagine with both something to prove, right? Both something to prove, right? But I feel like Lux at his best with something to prove is going to beat GEECHI at his best with something to prove.
Right. And can I say my counterpoints?
Okay.
My counterpoints was 1, Lux doesn't have anything to prove because even if he loses to GEECHI Gotti, people will still have him in the top 3 of any of their fucking battle rap you want to put it in. 2, Lux was in a very big deal before with Total Slaughter and he didn't do good. His bars didn't translate. Those are my 2 counterpoints to your argument.
And my counterpoint to your argument is GEECHI the same thing. GEECHI might not. I mean, GEECHI. This is important to GEECHI, right? He could lose this and still be GEECHI. He could lose this and still be GEECHI Gotti.
No, but that's not my point of the argument. Your point of the argument was that this is one of the reasons that Lux will win.
No, what do you mean? That's not the reason Lux will win. I said everybody. I said me looking at everybody at their best. It's not everybody. Only Lux got that. Only Lux got that attribute. You act like I said only Lux got that attribute.
I didn't say that. I said we're talking about a specific battle. We're not talking about the whole card. We're talking about
the best GEECHI beating the best Lux. You think that? The best GEECHI beating the best Lux to you?
I never said that.
So who do you think is winning? You said GEECHI, right? You said the cuz. I got you. You said the cuz winning. I got you. All right, so we both on opposite ends of this. We both think the other's gonna win. Because we can leave that there. We're both gonna stay adamant on this. Like we're both gonna stay adamant. Or I can't wait for this one. I definitely want to see this.
I can tell.
No, we gonna throw nigga. I'm tweeting you immediately. I'm be like, nigga. Be like, nigga, yeah, nigga. Told you.
Here's the thing that I do agree with you. Here's the thing that I do agree with you though. And it was somebody else in the comment that said it before you said it, but we've talked about it all the time. GEECHI could win this battle in the building, and then when we see it on camera, be like, yeah, Lux fucked him up. That shit could totally happen, bro.
I know what you mean. Like he is on like because it felt like he beat just now. He beat somebody he just battled, but I realized later on cam, I'm like, oh, he kind of almost lost the CALICOE. Because I was very
surf battle over.
Because after watching it again, I was like, wait a minute. Did Cal just won again? Wait a minute.
And remember Lux versus Arsenal. People was like, damn, Lux got fucked up. Then everybody watched it again. They was like, you know, I don't know.
Like, Lux did really good.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You might have missed some shit. Yeah. Drama House say Lux gonna win all 3. I don't know, bro. It's hard to beat GEECHI.
I don't think I was gonna get all 3.
Because it's just something about that atmosphere where you know, Lux says some stuff that's so complex in the building. A lot of times you can't hear somebody right next to you talking or they cheering for some other shit. It's just gonna really depend. And I have to agree that, you know, it's not in New York. Lux didn't do good when he was in Houston. You know what I'm saying? It could be. We're gonna see, baby boy. We're gonna see. You know that New York crowd be, you know what I'm saying? They'll rock with that.
That's one thing Verb was right about. If you ain't been traveling and putting in that work in different states and different countries, it is hard to. We seen Mook just now get out of his comfort zone and he ain't look right. So for those guys who don't do the, like, if you notice that don't affect Serious Jones who come from that timeline, but Serious Jones is the ones who barely battled in New Jersey where he from back in the day.
Shout out to my boy. It's been real. What's good with you, boy? It's my big little bro.
He said about to pull an AD versus Dwight Howard.
Oh shit. Let's see. Long story short, Lux is strategic. I don't think he'll be as intricate, and prayerfully he won't rely on angles more than directly combating him. Remember, we was talking yesterday, Smoke, and we were saying, was it me and Smoke? It might have been me and Wing, but we're talking about people who who get good at something or get known for something, like a T-Top, get known for being an angle, or Mook being known for breaking people down, that when they get into some of these matches, they try to overdo that to prove that they are the top person at that instead of just battling the motherfucker in front of them.
Yeah, I really like the Lux I seen tag up with Hollow, bro. And if we could get some of that energy mixed with Gray Hoodie, man, it's so. I just feel like mixed with that and Gray Hoodie, oh my God, man, that'd be crazy. But you know, one thing I'm gonna say is we're gonna hear punches that we never heard at Lux before. GEECHI might have shock value because I think we're gonna, because GEECHI punch a nigga differently. So we might be like, wait a minute, I ain't never heard nobody talk to Lux like that. Maybe the ways that we was expecting Surf to talk to Lux. You know what I'm saying? That he might really, because we didn't get to see nobody go at Lux. Like you said, you's a bitch. Like, I can't even, like, this is gonna be different. So we might get a lot of shock elements in here where we ain't never expect this type of energy going on from Lux. And we don't know how Lux is gonna receptive to that. Because what Lux looked like that positive brother, chill, brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, we don't are we gonna get the angry Lux? When he like, fuck you, little nigga. like I don't know what Lux is we gonna be
but
on.
tell me this. Man, I just wish, just like you said, I wish we could get like Lux to have a flashback. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just be angry.
Like,
you gotta get mad. You gotta get angry.
Just like, look, nigga, you gonna make me act ignorant.
Yeah, like you gotta act like that nigga is your true op. Like he's trying to harm your family type. You gotta hate this motherfucker. Like I want to see the hatred out of Lux. Like, fuck you, little, like, fuck you, bitch. It's like we can't. I don't know what to do because Lux just seemed too happy. If you ever see this, hey, brother, man, was a knowledge into the world.
But you don't think
peace to the man.
Gonna try to, you know, the little man GEECHI. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know, man. It just feels like, yo, with it, all right, he could, but it's always gonna be that listen, young brother type of vibe. And I hope it's not that. I want to get the you little dumb niggas at least. You little dumb niggas doing this. At least let me get that talk to. I really don't want to see Lux on some positive shit versus GEECHI. I feel like it's not gonna work unless it's that epic of an angle. Because you know what I'm saying? You might, if a person does something well, then we can't knock it. But I feel like everybody's been onto that. We don't want to hear that shit no more, Sharif. Like, get to the street.
Okay, now that you say that, my boy Real is in the chat. I'm gonna ask a question like Real would ask. So, since Lux has used the whole lost nigga angle versus CALICOE, can he use that same thing against GEECHI?
He could. I just feel like it's not gonna work. It's the climate we're in.
It would be strategically bad, is what you're saying.
Bad. I just feel like it's bad.
So, okay, so tell me this, Smoke. You as a battle rapper, what angle would you come with if you were Lux battling GEECHI?
The first thing, do you remember the God? You remember the God track? Because that's the last, I want to say the last battle culture hit heavy we've heard of Lux and paid heavy attention to. You know what I'm saying? And because the Surf battle was before that. So right after was the Easy Turned It Up, God track came out. And I think Lux established a hierarchy with that track, right? We praised him. We was like, oh, out of all of these tracks, Lux just proved that he's at the top level of this shit still. And I feel like he got to tap into that cutthroat, I'm way better than you. You ain't shit compared to me. That mentality got to come out. He could win this. He ain't got to be no gangster with it. He could win on some, nigga, I'm the greatest at this, but it's got to show the bar levels to this. And in that song, if you hear it, there's that glimpse of this is spooky for niggas. You feel me?
That song right there, that song along with, you remember Murder Mook's social media bars where he was going against street hymns, but it was like niggas was like, yo, this nigga Murder Mook just snapped the fuck off, bro. You know what I mean? Like, if Lux gets into that, bro, and that heavy punching that he was doing in that song, bro, it's over for anybody that he faces.
And it's not a hold back punch. It's more like, he wasn't holding back with them punches. This was, I'm gonna sting you with this one. These are gonna
He
hurt.
was like, because it was almost like, okay, all you little niggas got y'all little hold on, this is all God tier work, nigga. I'm finna just really just. It was like when Eminem did Rap God. It was kind of like I'm the pinnacle of this shit, and I'm the ultimate boss in this shit. You niggas is still not on this level yet. He did it every way, visually, lyrically. You know what I'm saying? That track is nasty work, bro. That track is nasty work.
Yeah.
Where to get your voice?
But see that, I
Luck
think
better
that's
punch like he did his second versus Verb at Gnome 9. Yeah, that's a fact. He's gonna have to increase his punch volume because Geechi's definitely gonna be trying to punch his head off.
but it's crazy because Lux is the type, man, he captivates you. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes the punches matter, right? But if what you're saying is deflecting all of them punches at the same time, showing the difference, because like I said, CALICOE was punching, you know, it's just that Lux captivated you so much. You know what I'm saying? It was a very captivating round. But the problem was, I know what you mean. Sometimes Lux get convoluted with like a lot of theoretical, like just his thoughts are everywhere sometimes, combining like certain things to give you a certain package and gem, which we like, but at the moment that don't work sometimes. So I think he might just get straight to it, because I think he, like I said, I keep referencing that 2-on-2 because he knew how to write for Surf in that small room. That was different. The 2-on-2 showed me he learned new things rocking the crowd. When he worked with Hollow, I was seeing elements that I've never seen Lux do before, showmanship that. So I feel like that if he is evolving from that, I mean, I don't know what we getting. You know what I'm saying? Same with GEECHI. GEECHI might elevate that we've never seen before. Like GEECHI might elevate to a level we've never seen because he has no choice to, when you have to write against that. When you're trying to top everything you've ever done, you know, this is tough for both guys. Like this, like I said, think about how this is Drake's card. This is Drake's. Like I said, this goes for everybody because they have to think like that going in this. That's a heavy amount of pressure.
Wing said Lux got to bring the slums of Harlem punches and bars, period. I'm just saying he better go listen to Snoop and the Dog Pound's New York track. Come out that motherfucker mad, son. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts, he got to watch the video of them hitting down the buildings.
Because I'm telling you, like, I think, as I'm saying,
gotta get
I don't
angry
really
at
think
that
you can
shit.
come from the lost nigga angle, and Geechi has a tendency to deflect that shit anyway. Like, everybody knows he's a Crip. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? You're not finna tell him he no lost nigga. Like I said, cuz I'm right here, cuz what you mean, cuz I'm right here on Crenshaw, Washington, cuz. You know
what if Lux uses like a different angle? Like what if he came dressed as like on some Tookie Williams shit, and he's like, and he rapping like Big Loke on him? Like what if it just he just spin the whole narrative on us? We like, yo, we ain't never seen Loked out Lux. Loke Lux. Oh my God.
Oh, you wilding now, son. Let me
It's
see. Okay. Here's who got the over under bet on this. Real said, will there be more Drake bars that night or more Nunu bars? There will definitely be more Nunu bars. I mean, we got 2 B's over the body bars in just the last joint we got. It's gonna be some Nunu bars, son. I think like, damn near every battler's got to have a Nunu bar, bro. They got to.
I mean, do you? Because aren't you mad, Beasley? Like, don't you got mad? You got to see this thing in the back right after you.
Oh, you know what? As a matter of fact, John, fuck that. Not the Drake or the Nunu. Who's gonna have the best scheme with all this shit in it? Somebody's gonna scheme all this shit together. The Nunu, the Beasley, the Drake. Oh, it's gonna be nasty work.
It might be Geechi though. You know that Geechi. And if hold up, I'm not saying
Geechi ain't scared to say shit.
Do we even talk about this? Do we talk about the possibility? DNA versus Easy to Block might go down on this card. Still low key.
You've been telling me that. You've been kind of putting that
because they did an interview, right? They both said, "Yo, we'll both do it." And then remember, it's not talked about no more.
Talk about what you think about that one, Smoke.
I think it might go down, and I feel like DNA in short time, and he always shows a hierarchy and experience. DNA is going to take this 2-1 to me. I think that Easy gonna have a great round. Easy gonna be great. I just feel like DNA is really fire, bro. DNA is definitely like he knows how to show that he been in this shit as a young nigga, and he might be younger than Easy, but still might talk to Easy because he's a vet in this, bro. He's definitely he definitely got the freestyle over Easy. He has better construction of his rounds. His rounds are way better put together. Now, the only thing I say that Easy got is the dynamics that Easy represents completely opposite what a DNA represents, and he could downplay DNA. So I think we got a good battle if that happens. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go with DNA, who's just been a vet of taking out rookies and new guys, new smack guys. He always be taking them out. Ill Will, fuck out of here. Prez came through, fuck out of here, Prez. Everybody who try to come through and be Smack's new gunner or whatever. And do you know DNA Thursday? He said, yo, I'll be on the card. That nigga raised his hand quickly. He said, oh, that battle not going down? I can do it in 2 weeks, sir. Over here, call me.
DNA will do a battle in 15 minutes, bro. Y'all paying it up. Y'all got it fucked up. He'll be like, yo, hold on, give me 12. I'll be right back out.
My 12 minute.
And you can hate it or love it, but but you know what? Him and GEECHI, bro. GEECHI, and Dre Dennis. I don't think anybody outworks those dudes.
Yeah, Dre Dennis is another. Yeah.
And he's
well, I'm gonna say this. GEECHI. I mean, I'm gonna say Dre Dennis.
Shout out
Tonyo. That nigga did like 3 battles a day or some shit one time. Some shit.
Yeah, that dude there. He battling for the mortgage. So I feel you, bro. I feel you. So with that being said, Smoke says, so, and with that battle, you would have DNA over Easy the Block Captain if that happened?
Yeah, I got DNA 2-1. You know what I'm saying? I think Easy can have a good round on DNA. You know, talking that trap to him, talking that grown man, real nigga shit. So, but I think that DNA's cunning, perseverance is there. He's resilient, man. Battle rap, overall, they got everything. So, my man, good money.
Antonio called DNA the DiGiorno pizza battle. Flip that how you will. This boy is stupid. He said Dre is fire.
Kind of is, though. He kind of is. Throw it in the oven is ready.
And you know what? He is, low key he is, but he's one of those people that he works so much that if he ever, consolidated what he was doing and trimmed the fat, he's real dangerous. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think he gets the respect that he should because he works so much.
Yeah. One thing I say is I know Dre from when his career started, and he worked hard to get where he at. You know what I'm saying? He evolved like 2-3 times over. He reinvented himself like 2-3 times. So it's great to see where he at. You know what I mean? It's like watching a rapper that you knew underground for years and he finally gets signed type of shit. You know what I mean? So, salute to him. But yeah, man, that's a dope card to go over, man.
For sure, bro. Salute to Kill Switch Battle League, Bless the Mic DVD, the Breakdown Crew, Wing, Tonyo One Up Top, Coon Gang, Drama House in the building, Pretty Money, prayers up for my guy, John Real in the building, Smoke.
Yo, All Wave, what's up? Yo, shouts out to John, shouts out to Pretty Money, shouts out to everybody. Shouts out Kill Switch Battle League, of course. Go check out any of my joints. Anything I got, I'm on this fire, of course. Shouts out my nigga Nova Greasy, NXL, next level shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we still here. We got another. We're gonna talk because we still got stuff coming up. I know we just did this Till Death Do Us Part. They starting to announce this new Smack volume. We'll talk about that another time. But that'll be a whole nother blog. They let out 3 for now that we know. Throw in them comments who y'all think gonna win or whatever. Yo, subscribe to WaveGang. Y'all know what the fuck it is, man.
Monty.
You are now rocking with
You already know. Yeah. Get a torque, here it go. DJ always a WaveGang radio, we talking about. Man on the street, Mr. Polo, we rocking out. Co-star, pretty money, yeah, you know the money pretty. In the smoker and why, yeah, I heard he run the city. Gang, you already know.
Oh, my bad.
you are now rocking with
You already know. Yeah. Get a torque, here it go. DJ always a WaveGang radio, we talking about. Man on the street, Mr. Polo, we rocking out. Co-star, pretty money, yeah, you know the money pretty. In the smoker and why.
Brick by
Yeah,
Brick,
we
Volume
done
2 coming out November 13th. Brick by Brick, Brick by Brick, RB in the motherfucking building. Monty.
You are now rocking with
Yeah. You already know. Yeah. Get a torque, here it go. DJ always a wave gang radio, we talking about. Man on the street, Mr. Polo, we rocking out. Co-star, pretty money, yeah, you know the money pretty. In the smoker and why, yeah, I heard he run the city. Gang, gang, you already know what the squad do. Blood and everything, 2020, what we into. You already know the name, Monty, King Jigger. Get your watts up, ask around, I'm a mean spitter. Go get a flow spitter, pinch hitter, rim spinner. DJ Ladybug is the plug, keep it low tenor. Back on my intros, you all know the info. Just call me Monty on everything tenfold. Wave gang, wave.